What's good? Today I want to remind you brothers to keep your life, compartmentalize your life, keep different aspects of your life separate from others. So that means, keep your relationship, whether you're married or you got a girlfriend, keep that separate from your friends. Keep your friends separate from your coworkers. Keep your coworkers separate from your family. Keep your family separate from your friends. Keep your family separate as much as possible from your relationship. Now, obviously, if you're married, your family's going to be, or if you with a long-term girlfriend, your family's going to be intertwined in that. But you want to try to keep them as separate as possible. Keep your family separate from, your job. Just try to keep everything in their lane as much as possible, because when you intermix all these different aspects of your life, it could cause drama. Now, if you keep things separate, you could also get drama. There's no guarantee, but you're going to mitigate a lot of the situations that could cause drama by keeping things separate. You never know. Now, no matter how long you've known somebody, no matter how solid they've been, I want to remind you, you never know what's on somebody's mind and you never know what's in their heart. Okay. I don't care how long you know them. I don't care if y'all been solid. Oh, that's my boy. You never know what's on somebody's mind and you never know what's in somebody's heart. So say you got a boy, you think he's solid and loyal. He living in a one bedroom with a woman that, looked like a beluga whale, giving him stress every day, and he in a stressful relationship. And then you bring him around your woman, you got a bad little chick, she catered to you. She make your plate, bring you food. She treats you lovely and she look good. And he looking at his situation like, damn. And he looking at your situation like, damn, what's going on with me? I would love to have that. Now that is going to test any man's loyalty. So you don't want to, and then it's, he could, whether it's shooting at your chick or trying to sabotage what you got going on. So, and it will, it will come to that no matter who you think that person is, just by, we live vicariously through other people. We live through comparison, especially now with social media. So, you don't want to show off, or portray the positive aspects of your life to other people. And then, you have them, when you intermix that, you have them, trying to sabotage what you got going on. And, it does happen. It happens a lot. No matter how solid you think that individual is, or just say you got a coworker, your coworker, you feel like y'all cool. You invite them over to your house for a gathering and, y'all do the same job, but, your coworker got a mountain of debt. They live in a one bedroom apartment. They lonely. You invite them over to your house. You got a big backyard. You got a nice car. You got no debt, and you serving them steak and shit. He gonna be like, well, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? Just by comparison. Whereas if you never invited your coworker to your space, he wouldn't be able to formulate that opinion, that negative opinion of his life, or have that comparison to have against your life. And, that coworker might just be like, he might start to look at, well, how much is he getting paid? What is he doing? Who is he kissing up to? How can I, do something else? He may start to sabotage you just because you allowed him to see an aspect of your life that you probably shouldn't have. You didn't compartmentalize your home life with your work life. You got family members that, you bring your chick around, you don't know how they're going to react to your new woman. And, your sister may start getting in your ear, your mother may start getting in your ear, your cousins, your aunts, you know what I mean? You never know. Just because, not because the woman you're bringing around is actually a problem or an issue, but just because they got certain aspects of their life that they're not happy with, and they may try to sabotage you. It happens a lot. So don't put anything past anybody. That's another thing. Don't put anything past anybody. Everybody is capable of betrayal. Everybody is capable of disloyalty. Everybody is capable of real devious work. Everybody is capable of lying. Everybody is capable of sabotaging. Everybody is capable of jealousy and envy. Don't put anything past anybody. Don't say, well, yeah, I know other people do that, but this person wouldn't do it. They absolutely would. So the best way to mitigate them portraying the nastier side of their character is to not give them the opportunity to do so. So keep all your relationships private. Keep work at work. Keep your relationship as private as possible with your relationship. Keep your friends away from your relationship. Keep your friends away from your family. Keep all those separate from your job. Keep your coworkers where they're at. And you will more than likely have a more peaceful life. You'll have a more life with less drama. You'll be able to not only does compartmentalizing and keeping things separate help mitigate some drama, but it'll help you organize your life. You'll know that you don't have to go here and there. You're not intermixing a lot of different personalities and people that you have to attend to at the same time. You can focus on one thing at a time when you're with that person or those individuals, and you can dedicate, more of your energy to that, and you won't be all over the place. So it also helps with organizing your thoughts and how you deal with other people. Now, some people might be like, well, that's insecure. You should be open. You should be able to, intermix those things. You shouldn't be worried about none of that. Well, listen, that may be true, but there's a reason we have locks on our homes and locks on our cars, because we consider those things valuable. And what's valuable should be held in close proximity to us and not be allowed for everyone to experience that thing. So what's valuable is rare. And if you value your relationships, you value your friendships, you value your family dynamic, you should keep that rare to you. You should keep that close to you, and you should keep that secure so you don't have to intermix a lot of different things. And also, a lot of people they don't see the value in the things that you do. They don't have the same experience with your relationships that you do with your coworkers. So they may come in and start spreading opinions and devaluing things that you've already built up a value with. And that can start to get in your head. And then, it could cause problems with not just immediately, because that's not how it usually starts. It just usually starts with people spreading a little opinion here, saying a little gossip, chit-chatting behind your back and getting back to you. And they just put little things in your mind that shouldn't be there about the person you're dealing with, about your friends, about your relationship, about your coworkers, about your job situation. So it just starts with little, innuendo, and then it spreads to a big problem, and it starts you to question yourself and question what you value. So I just wanted to give you that little bit of game. Don't intermix your different aspects of your life. Compartmentalize them, and it'll lead to, a little less drama, a little less stress. Now, can it ensure that? No, but you want to mitigate things as much as possible. You want to keep the possibility of drama and, negative situations from occurring in your life. You want to keep that as minimal as possible, and compartmentalizing your life can do that. So I just want to give you that piece of game. Also, if you want to learn more game about navigating the workplace, get my book, A Black Man's Guide for Working in Corporate America, available on Amazon now. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you listening.